Today, I'm going to share with you my everyday skincare and makeup items, which are also my holy grail items. These are the ones that I use every single day for my skincare, and if I need a very quick makeup look, which is this look right here, these are the items that I have been grabbing. I have a really extensive skincare and makeup collection, and I just don't grab them very much because these items, well, at least for my skincare, it's on my table, and makeup items are just in this bag on this table. So yeah, let me share them with you. I will put a cutout of the stuff that I'll put on my face so that you get a feel of how it would look like, how the texture is, and how I'm applying it. If you just found my channel, welcome. My name is Kat. I love to do skincare and makeup kind of videos, but I also love luxury handbags. So if you enjoy that kind of content, I do hope you will subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. But for everyone else, welcome back, and let's talk about skincare and makeup. Let's start with skincare, and before I put all these products on my face, of course, I will wash my face. I wash my face in the morning, and of course before I jump into bed. There are two products that I use every single day. I use the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. This has 2% salicylic acid. I'm almost done. And I also use the soy face cleanser from Fresh. I used to have the big bottle, but that's finished. So now I have all these like birthday tubes from Sephora. So I thought I'll finish this up before I purchase like the proper size one. I use the Neutrogena one usually in the morning right after I'm out of bed. I will wash my face, get off all the, overnight grime. The Neutrogena one, because of the salicylic acid and that foam, it does make my skin a little dry. And I'll put a cutout here. You can see my skin is definitely not a young skin. I have a lot of pigmentation. I have a lot of fine lines. And I also have open pores. I also have, blackheads. So the salicylic acid helps to clean the face out very well, especially in the morning. And then at night, this is a good gentle cleanser, and it does get off makeup quite well. Right after washing my face, I do need to put some hydration back. So these are the two that I reach for every single day. I haven't reached for this, which is my SK-II Facial Treatment Essence, because as you see, I have finished it. So I haven't repurchased it yet because I'm waiting for a Sephora sale. However, while I was still having this, I was using these two interchangeably. This is the Chanel #1, the Chanel Serum and Brew. I think it's Serum in Mist. This is like a 2-by-face product where you gotta shake it up, then you spray it all over your face. It's so nice, and I love the ingredients in it. So I find that between these two, I have been okay without my facial treatment essence, even though I have been using this for a long time. I do miss it, so just waiting. Probably the sale will be like end of the year. Then this has been a staple for me. So when this is finished, I will of course repurchase this. I like it that it's in a small little, how big is this bottle? This is a 50 ml bottle. But because the mist is not like extremely big, I don't feel like I'm wasting products. The mist is just targeted, so I can get it all over my face without wasting any mist into my hair, onto my neck. And I like this little bottle because it's so convenient to travel. This is the Clifford Aesthetics Intensive Pigmentation Serum. That it is it's from my esthetician in Singapore, and I don't know if you can get this anywhere or they sell it online. But the main ingredient in this serum is tranexamic acid, which is amazing for pigmentation. So I have been using this right after and the Serum in Mist from Chanel. So this will be my second product that I will put on my face. I'll just take the dropper, I'll drizzle like a few drops on my pigmentation area and just spread it out. And usually that's good enough, but then on days like maybe tonight after I wash my face properly after this video, I would go in with either the Skinceuticals Retexturing Activator for pores. So this is something that I should be using every night, but because I have like a variety of concoctions to use, the one that I use every single time, morning and night, is the Intensive Pigmentation Serum. Then for the Retexturing Activator for pores, I use it maybe alternatively maybe every other day or two, well, how would I say it? Like maybe every 3 days once, or when I just feel like I want to use this. The reason I don't use this every single night is sometimes because I'm just lazy to wait for it to dry. And if I don't dry, like it doesn't dry properly, it's a little sticky just before I put my moisturizer. But in reality, actually, the doctor did tell me you gotta use this every single day. So maybe I will pick it up again. However, for now, honestly, I've been using this every 2 days once, 2 to 3 days once, and it still works amazing. However, this is the one that I use every day. I already have repurchased the second bottle. I'll show you another one which I do use, I guess when I'm really hardworking, right? I go in with the whole regimen, which is the 3 things that the doctor recommended to me. So the intensive pigmentation serum, the retexturizing activator, and then the Skinuva Brite, which is also for pigmentation. This one has a more cream-like texture. It is something that I spoke about in another video, and I honestly, again, because I sometimes am lazy, I just can't wait to just put my moisturizer on. I do skip out on this too because the serum has been working out so well. But I know when I was very hardworking using all these 3, because I need to sit there, I'll have my fan on, waiting for it to dry, then put my moisturizer. It was really working. So, you know, skincare, you gotta be really hardworking, but I do use this when I feel like, okay, tonight I'm gonna sit, watch some YouTube, wait for my face to dry, because you gotta wait for each and every one of them. It is still in part of my skincare, just, you know, honestly, every single day. To be honest, not really. Right after the intensive pigmentation serum, I will go in with a hydrator. So there are 2. The one that I've been reaching for, sort of more exploratory, is this one from Hada Labo. This is the HA Supreme Vita Brightening Concentrate. It's basically hyaluronic acid. It's clear, it's a little kind of sticky, but it sinks into the skin so well. I got this from like a drugstore, a Japanese drugstore, and I've been enjoying it. The one that I was using, well, kind of interchangeably, is the Chanel No. 1, also an essence lotion. I use this sort of to lock in moisture after I put all those serums in. To be frank, I don't know which is in the right order. I just go with what my skin feels like it. Some say serum goes first, some say hydration goes first. I really don't know, but this is the order that I go, and it seems to be okay. So I'll go in with this. I'll again sit down, wait for it to dry, and then the final thing for my face will be moisturizer. I have 2 that I've been loving lately. It is the Sisley Intense Anti-Aging Hydration. I love it because it's in this container that's a pump, and of course I've been really enjoying La Mer as well. So the one that I've been reaching more is the moisturizing soft cream. I have both, the regular cream, the one that you gotta warm up between your fingers. I've been reaching for the soft cream version because of the texture, and it's been hot here in Singapore. So with the other one, which is the cream, and you warm it up, it feels a little thick, and it's, again, sometimes I'm just lazy, so this is so much easier. These are just amazing moisturizer. I use it morning or at night. Both of them work. The third moisturizer, which I always talk about, is the Sisley Anti-Age Le Integral one. I actually have a backup on that. I haven't opened that up yet because that's one of my favorites, and I usually use that at night. But because it's been hot, and you know, it's just been not so comfortable at night, and that is a very rich moisturizer. I haven't been reaching for thicker moisturizers. So these 2 in the past, I don't know, 3 months, it is between this or this or this, whatever I see, I grab whatever I feel like, okay, this is gonna dry 5 seconds faster, then that's the one I go for. But I love these 2 moisturizers. Skincare would not be complete without some sunblock, and I have really been using more sunblock this year. I have the Doraemon one from Anessa, but I also have this Chanel one. This is the UV Pollution SPF 50 from Chanel, and I like it again. Oh, sorry, did I just squirt myself? It's just like a little yellow texture. Let me, since this came out, yeah. It's this very light texture. It's really nice, and I believe this is mineral sunscreen. Yeah, I believe it's mineral sunscreen. I think it also has some chemical sunscreen, but it does leave a little white cast. However, it does go away, and it has a very light fragrance which doesn't linger as well. I like it because it's small, it's compact, a little bit goes a long way. I don't need to put a lot and just slather it all over my face. It's actually very nice. The Anessa one is also good. This is a little oilier, so depends on my mood on my day, how my skin is feeling. If once I put all my skincare and I find that my skin is a little like greasy, then I'll skip the Anessa one, then I'll use the Chanel one, which I have been using for a while. Let's get into makeup, starting off with foundation. It's been a compact foundation kind of year. This is my holy grail. I absolutely love the Le Beige Touch or Healthy Glow Gel Touch Foundation. It has SPF 20 and my color is in N20. I am literally scraping the bottom of the barrels of this foundation, and I actually went to Chanel to repurchase it. Guess what? It is discontinued. Oh my gosh, I was so stressed when it was discontinued. The sales associate told me that they are actually reformulating this and it will be coming out again, but the version that I like, which is actually a very light coverage, it's so good. It looks so natural on the face. It doesn't leave like such a thick feeling. I feel like I'm not using anything. Anyway, they are reformulating this. They will be coming back. It's supposed to be higher coverage. Hopefully it's good. So I went on a mission and let me show you. I went onto the Chanel online just in case maybe they might have a few at the warehouse. However, it was already listed as sold out or not available. Then I did like searching and found a website in Singapore. I think they maybe have excess stock. And I found 2 more. It was everything other color, like N10, N30 was already sold out. They had 3 or 4 more of these N20. I decided not to go too crazy, even though I love this. Who knows, maybe the reformulated version I would also like. So I decided not to do that and I just bought 2 more backups, and this will last me a while because I have had this for a while. I'm probably good for another, I don't know, I'm like scraping here at the bottom, maybe 2 more times. Then I'll say goodbye to this and I'll open a new one. So yeah, absolutely love this. I know it's not available in many countries. Maybe the reformulated version will be available in Northern America, Australia and all, but I feel like it's only an Asia exclusive item. In the cutout, you will see me do some color correcting. To be honest, I don't do it every single day, but if I know I'm going out for dinner or I have some time and I feel like really prettying up myself, then I will do some color correcting. So let me go through each product first. The one that's really orange is for pigmentation, and I have a lot of pigmentation under my eyes here. They are due to sun damage and I have freckles. So the one that I got and I found is the color Very Deep Peach from Bobbi Brown. The dark peach, I use it on pigmentation a little bit. I'll just use my ring finger, tap it out. For the one that is in light peach, this is the one that I use for my under eyes, and again a little bit just under my eyes just to color correct. And then on top of that, I will go in with my absolute holy grail concealer. If you have one of these, it will last you forever. What I'll do is I will use this Peau concealer in the color Ivory, and I'll tap over the corrector, and the color correcting helps to bring down a bit of that brown gray pigmentation. It's really effective, this Very Deep Peach, because it's almost orange. This is the blush that I have been using in most of my videos and going to work and even taking it for a short trip recently. The Westman Atelier Blush Stick Baby Cheeks in the color Petal. I have Petal and I have Chochette as well. Here we go. I have Chochette as well. Both are honestly very similar, but I find that Petal, because it's a bit more red, like deeper, I just feel like it lifts up my cheeks a bit more. Chochette has a bit more brown to it, so this is more natural, but if I want something pink, which suits most occasions, whether it's traveling or I'm going for work, I find Petal be so easy. The funny thing about this, sometimes I go overboard. I'll just put a lot, like in the cutout, I just went all in and I was like, oh my gosh. I use my ring finger, my third finger as a, pad, and I'll just tap it out. It'll mix in very nicely with the foundation and it's so beautiful. I don't need to use any powder because with powder, sometimes it can look a little cakey. But with my skin right now, I am more and more inclined to go with creamy products. So a creamier blush just looks so good. This stuff lasts really long. I can use it from morning till the afternoon. It's still on my face. Of course, it's not as fresh as once I got it on, but it gives this stunning glow. Look at that. It's so amazing. I don't even use any highlighter. As for powder, I'm still using the Chantecaille Perfect Blur Finishing Powder. This is actually my backup, and I already cracked it a little bit. I've been using it. It's got a nice little dent on it already, but I dropped it and it's slightly cracked. So I definitely cannot be bringing this out anymore. So I need to be really gentle. But because I have it in here, it's fine. This is the one that I'll go in with a Sonia G. This is the buffing brush. I'll tap a little, and then instead of buffing it on my face, I just put it where my skin will get a little oilier as the day wears on. So around between my eyebrows, on my forehead, on my nose a little bit, the sides of my cheeks here, and also on my chin. The eyebrows, these are my go-to eyebrow pencils. Between the two, I actually prefer the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I've used many of these over the years. One of the first few that came out with this very thin pencil with this spoolie at the bend, super convenient. Before this, I was using the Dior Universal Brow, which I also still really like. I think the Dior one is slightly better because it doesn't break off as easily. This one, if I put too much pressure, it does break off. So if you don't like that kind of pencil that breaks off, like you put too much pressure, then you would like this. This is the Gucci eyebrow pencil. This is the only thing that you need to sharpen. I like it as well. I have two of these. I have one in, like, because it's so short already, I put it in my office makeup pouch, which is the tiny one. I have that inside there because sometimes I just take that as my makeup bag. Anyway, this one, you need to be, how do you say, exercise caution with this because it's a powder brow pencil. So one couple of swipes, it deposits a lot of powder, and you go to the spoolie, it gives a more fluffy look to the brows, whereas the Anastasia one gives a more carved out, arched brow. So if you want precision, the Brow Wiz one would be better, and then something that's really fast, like a couple of swipes, buff it out, then the Gucci one is good. I use this, well, every time I do my makeup, it's either one of these that I have been reaching for. For eyeshadow, I have become a huge fan of cream eyeshadows. I started with 2 from Bobbi Brown, now I have 5, and they're kind of like similar, but let's talk about the 2 that I use every day. The color Malted Pink, which is, it's a light pink, it's a malted, it's a very muted pink. This is my base, which is what I've got on my eyes. I love it because when you swipe it on your eyes, you use your ring finger, swipe, 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 and it's done. I can literally just put a little bit of eyeliner and go out. But if I have a bit more time, then I will go in with the other one. I could use one from the Bobbi Brown, but another one, which I also want to show you, is the Nude Sticks also pencil brow. I did a video on this. This is super value for money. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pencils to try. You get the sharpener, and you got the little container with a mirror. So good. This is the neutrals. I think this is the neutral. I'll link it down below. Oh, neutral nude artsy box. I'm not sure if this is limited edition. The color that I really like is this one. Where is it? Hot Stone. I like Hot Stone and green, Queen Olive. These are the 2. So I'll go in with Malted Pink all over my eyes. Then if I feel like I want a bit more depth, I'll go in with Hot Stone, which is a bit more brown, neutral brown, a grayish neutral brown, and then I will just put it at the corner along my lashes, use my finger again, you know, dab it out, go in one more time, darken it a little bit if I need to. Then if I want to top up and make a bit more shine, I will go in with the green Queen Olive, which has a green, a bit of shimmer to it. This would be interchangeable. Sometimes I'll go in just with the Queen Olive, sometimes I just go in with the Hot Stone. I will finish up with some eyeliner or just finish off like that, curl my eyelashes, and good to go. So yeah, I started off with just 2 and I actually ended up with, no, I've ended up with 6, not 5, 6 Bobbi Brown ones. I got some on sale. A friend of mine works with Estee Lauder, so she got me a few, and oh my God, I love them both. For liquid eyeliner, this is my current go-to. And truly, if I were to look for any kind of liquid eyeliner, I would go with the one that is from Japan. They have such amazing products for the eyes. So this is tried and trusted. I like the mascara as well, so I decided to go with this one. Heroine make? If there's anyone who's Japanese, can you tell me? I would pronounce it as Heroine make, but maybe in Japanese it's pronounced as Heroine make? Make? I think so, maybe. I think I'm butchering that. Anyway, this is the Prime Liquid Eyeliner. This is the super waterproof, and it's proven because I have done this whole look, did not remove my makeup, taught 2 classes, and the eyeliner is still on my eyes. It is superb. What I love about it is that the felt tip is so flexible yet firm, so you can get a really nice tiny wing. It's so good. So far, most Japanese eyeliners I have used have been amazing. The way that they make the felt tip is just superb. There are 2 mascaras that I enjoy right now. So the Heroine Maku one, the super waterproof version, and I also like the Merit, which I got this from America last year. Between these 2, I find that this is my everyday because I can wash it off very easily. It doesn't kind of bleed onto my eyes if it gets wet. I think it's like a tubing mascara, so it kind of rolls off. It's very easy, but it's not waterproof. But if I'm going out like the whole night, I know I'm going to be sweating, it's all that nastiness, you don't want to be panda eyes, the Heroine Maku is the best. This mascara will stay on your eyes for days. You need to really use a good oil cleanser to like get it all out from your eyes. But other than that, it's amazing. It keeps my lashes curled, it stays on all night, it's very super dark, so even if you like a dark mascara, you will like this as well. Last but not the least are lips, and I have 2 lipsticks. This is the one that is in the baggie. I have an extensive lip color collection, but because this is so easy to put on, this is just a easy balmy texture from Chanel, the 914 Natural Charm. It's my lips but better lippy balm, and then I can top it off with a bit of gloss as well if I feel like it. I have this here when I need a quick lip color for the luxury live show, or I need to put up something really quick for a video, or I need to go out or do like a meeting and I need to have some makeup before the Zoom call. Put a little bit of color, brighten up the lips a bit, and I'm good to go. So this 2, my go-to holy grail. I love the Chantecaille one. If you like glossy lips, your lips look like they're super pouty. This is the Chantecaille Blith Brilliant Gloss. Super brilliant. Makes your lips just, oh my gosh, it's so pretty and shiny, and it's actually very hydrating as well. So those are my current everyday skincare and makeup items, which are also, a lot of them are my holy grail ones. Some of these I would run out and get straight away because I cannot do without them, and that's all I need. If I don't have my rest of my collection, I'm actually really comfortable with what I just shared with you today. I will list everything that I can find down below so that you can easily check it out. I hope you enjoyed today's video and you found some of these items to be helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss out on my next video. Everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you then. Bye!